Okay, guys, it's me. I'm going to give you some more lessons on some things that I believe in. Okay. Okay. So, first things first. I want to clarify some issues within regards to spirituality that I think are really fucking dangerous, and I think people really need to reconsider before they start basing all of their assumptions to do with their life, their spirit, their soul, their destiny, and their future. One concept it is that I have much difficulty absorbing, and I said this in another video. Someone commented, well, just because it's your first life doesn't mean that it's not our first lives. No, this is all our first life. Like, you get one fucking life. I don't know why people want to hold on to this reincarnation story. I think on some level or another, people have been like, I don't know, heartbroken or mistreated or shit luck or whatever. And they're trying to like find a fucking reason for why it is that their life is the way it is that there is. So if they can't find it in this life, they'll like look for some imaginary past life, and like there's no proof that past lives exist. Like a couple of articles here and there is not proof at all. I think it's extremely fucking dangerous. And like, look, I've looked, I scanned, I searched. It doesn't make sense to me how memory can be deleted, because I believe our memory is etheric. So I literally don't believe memory can be deleted. Also, I looked at the Akashic record, and everyone has a single book. And that book has like their first name on there. I can access the Akashic record at any time. I don't know if it's called the Akashic record, it's just like a fucking long corridor of books, never-ending books. I assume the books were like books of people's lives. But I noticed that like each person had their own book. So that told me that like, each person has one life. Reality is not cruel, guys. Like, I don't know who the fuck came up with this cool concept. But like, you come here, you suffer in mortality, and then you get recycled and shoved back into you. What the fuck? Come on, guys. That's a complete and total fucking redundancy. The universe is so perfect in its design. Why the fuck would it recycle conscious beings that are continually gaining awareness each and every single millisecond that they're alive? It doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't add up. So that idea was very difficult for me to actually accept. So I started exploring it further. I don't think you should get stuck on ideas people just present to you. It's fucking dangerous, especially when like your whole spirit and your existence and your meaning and your purpose is potentially completely derived from whatever understanding you're acquiring within yourself. I don't believe in reincarnation. Fuck no. I don't. I don't know where the fuck it came into the mix. Zoroastrianism is where Hinduism and all these other religions derive from. It's like a 3,000-year-old religion. Our earliest recorded, it's not the earliest, of course. It's the earliest I'll tell you about, but Zoroastrianism is like the first religion where sort of like Judaism and whatever came from. It's fucking weird. And also Hinduism and stuff was sort of like derived from that. Also weird. But the point is like this whole reincarnation story, like, come on, guys. I'm going to trust some people that lived a couple thousand fucking years ago who are like, yeah, no, fuck. You people are dead. Where are you? You're dead, unfortunately. Sorry. But you're dead. You're not back on Earth. You haven't fucking recycled back on Earth. If we've been recycling souls back on Earth in order to learn lessons, humanity wouldn't be so fucking stupid. We would have evolved already. Come on, guys. The whole theory has complete and total fucking redundancy. Reincarnation don't exist. I love the Holy Bible because the Holy Bible, you know how many times, based on my research and what I've found out through exploring realms and stuff, no, the Bible's accurate, man. Like, there's a couple things in the Bible that, like, I completely, totally agree with. Number one, do not contact dead relatives. Don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. They're in another realm. They're in another dimension. Those dimensions are not supposed to cross for a reason. There can be a way where, like, you can have emotional exchanges, but they're not supposed to seep into this realm, because this realm and the afterlife are completely separated, like in bandwidth. But what's happening now is Earth's bandwidth is like heightening up higher and higher, closer and closer to that afterlife bandwidth, which I'll discuss in more videos later. What else does the Bible say? The Bible says, don't do witchcraft. Totally fucking agree. Don't do that shit. Fucking bad. Brings bad karma onto you. I haven't done it, but I've energetically explored it, looked at it, etc., so forth and so on. It's a huge violation of free will. What else? I don't believe telepathy in the way in which it is people think exists. It can, but it's very dangerous. People's thoughts should never be mixed with each other like that. It's the reason why you're in your own body, your own being, your own consciousness, your own mind. You're a sovereign being. Telepathy can be extremely fucking dangerous. It works, it's like we have emotional telepathy, basically. We send emotions, like emotional signals to people, whether you know it or not. That's why your mom you may be in trouble and your emotions start acting up and your mom knows and she comes to your rescue, like my mom has many times. But there is a level of like invisible communication that transcends time and space. So yeah, like reincarnation, no guys, doesn't make sense at all. This is an extremely fucking intelligent universe created by God. The design is intelligent, our consciousness is intelligent. The divinity that you find, the divine tapestry you find throughout life, and all these so-called coincidences, it's too divine, it's too profound, it's too perplexing. Everything is so perfectly connected. I can guarantee you now that you keep living and there's many more realms after this, in a way. It's weird, it's hard to explain, but it's interesting. So I would say, like, don't get caught up on the whole past life thing. You have this life now. We've dealt whatever cards we dealt with for whatever reasons. But everything happens for a good reason, one way or another. So, don't get too caught up on blaming what's happening in your life on a past life that you don't even know if you've had, or that someone's told you had but has no proof whatsoever. I've done a lot of exploration. I can see into dimensions. I can see into stuff I can't really explain, but I can tell you that I'm absolutely sure reincarnation does not exist.